working, like voice and everything? Because I can't tell. Say anything, it doesn't really matter. So you can say Purple Monkey Dishwasher, and I'm gonna replace the chat real quick. If anyone's still watching. Chat is up. Well, I guess that's confirmed for it's working. Welcome to the stream. My name is Lane, and yes, welcome to the stream. Now let's just get started. This is probably going to be the last part of this last stream for this case. Case 2, episode 2, whatever you want to call it. And we'll get right to it. Delete no. Lame. Anyway, yeah, there's this obvious bitch here, very bitchy person who. You guys probably weren't there for the last stream, so I'll just recap a bit. But basically, you know, she so happens to be like one of the suspects for the murder and such. We go there, and, you know, she's right away. She's like so bitchy, but then as soon as it's, you know, like. Celeste pretends to be what's her name? Stillwind's, like, you know, part of the Stillwind's family, so it's like, so she, you know, decides to put on an act like, hey, look, I better put on, I'm not gonna be a bitch to you, see? I'm good. And she, you know, it's not like she's playing along with it, she straight up buys it. So anyway, yeah, that's basically what's happening. So now we're interrogating her. Doesn't know that she's a McCoy, a low-class family, or rather, still wins. Anyways, let's get to it. Questions. Miss Fegra. Oh yeah, that's her name. Ferga? Yeah, whatever. I was wondering if we could ask you some questions about. Excuse me, I don't believe anyone has permitted you to speak. Oh, here we go. Yeah, see what I mean? yeah, see? Still Celeste is still smiling, but you can faintly hear her grinding her teeth together. So, we heard about what happened to Professor Bellwether. I can't believe it. Yes, it's quite tragic what happened to her. I can only do like a bit of a British voice, and even there, I don't think I'm good at it. Don't have me become a voice actor. Hello, Pugsworks. I see you use a cat instead. She has always been an acquaintance of the House Fegra. She appears to be more receptive to Celeste. Might be better to let her take the lead on the questioning. The murder. We heard that you saw her on the day of the murder. Could you tell us more about what happened? Oh, you heard about that from your relative, did you? If you don't mind me asking, why are you so interested? She's not like Aria, is she? Let me double check. Is it Aria? Yeah, it's... Oh, yeah. Anyways. Oh, you know, I'm just curious is all. You know how uneventful life can be sometimes. Being in nowhere and all. Alright, turn it down. Oh, is that all? I was right, you're gonna go down the same path as that poor, confused Aria. What does she mean by that? But I'm in a bit of a study break anyways. Yeah, rabbit, sure. Go ahead, use your rabbit. Anyway, let me just get a drink. I suppose I have some time to sate your curiosity. this was like a... I thought it was gonna be like a wrap thing, you know, packaging. Anyway, whatever. Yeah. Whatever, so I didn't spill anything. Construct, please prepare us some tea. Use that lotus tea we imported from the Eastern Kingdom. She could be useful if I can win her favor. Acknowledge! Lotus tea? You have lotus juice? You feel like you're slowly losing control of the situation. What did you see? I heard that you saw the professor on the day of the murder. Where did this happen? I was in the hallways when I saw her coming out of the headmaster's office. She was heading towards the library. Do you remember what time this happened? I'm not really sure, honestly. It's a little embarrassing, but I have a bad habit of getting too absorbed in my work. Sometimes I'll let entire hours pass by without noticing. Do you have a rough idea, at least? I think it was in the morning. She thinks it was in the morning? Did anything seem off about her? No, it was a short encounter. Okay, 1 second. I immediately greeted her as she responded in kind, or at least that's what should have happened. That thought just now, what does it mean? You slowly glance at Celeste and catches her attention. Small motions, you shake your head to indicate that Miriam is holding something back. Were you and the professor really on good terms? I guess she was pretty mean towards the other students. Towards the riffraff maybe, but not to students like us. She was a great ally to House Fregra. Or at least she used to be. Whoa! That's why we were planning on appointing her as the new headmaster. Wait, what did you just... Oh, excuse me. Wait, what did you just say? Did you just say your family was gonna appoint Bellwether as the new headmaster? Oh, I'm surprised you didn't know. House Fairground holds several seats on the Academy's board. We're making plans to have her replace that loat, Redmount. They were gonna sack the headmaster? Did Headmaster Redmount know about this? Oh, of course not. That was part of a large-scale plan. Along with Redmount, we're also gonna replace all of the staff members with arcane constructs. We had to keep everything under wraps, or else the help would have left prematurely. And where would that leave us? When Jan overheard Bellwether talking about the construct. Did Bellwether prematurely reveal the plan, or was Jan lying about how he found out? But alas, with Bellwether gone, we'll have to delay our plans. Alright. So, is she the murderer or not? Be right back, I can't stop opening this juice. Made 500 kilograms of butter before your house. Oh good, more rabbits do it for me, thank you. Sorry for about the delay. Anyway, let's continue on. Yeah, so basically, like, yeah, replace Theo Redmond with Catherine Bellwether. Planning to fire all staffs and replace them with arcane constructs. Peculiar. Oh yeah, there seems to be a huge ass delay. I'm checking it right now. I'm pretty sure this is up to this time. It's like, holy shit! It's a huge ass delay. How long ago was I doing that? Yeah, okay, yeah. I'm gonna have to switch eventually. I have to, but I'm just delaying myself, honestly. I'm so sorry, but I just didn't feel like it. Oh, wait, hold on. There's even some lag, And now we're getting to the part where it's... Okay, whatever, I'm just gonna continue on. Sorry about the huge ass delay. So, we heard Arya took your rapier as evidence for the case. Can you believe her? She still won't give it back to me. My father will have my head if I can't get it back soon. How did it even become a part of the investigation anyways? How long? Okay, now in the video, it's like that. I'm watching this, and it's like, you know, when you finally said that about the 500-kilogram bunnies. How long ago was that? I'm so sorry. How did this? Okay. I promise. Sometime next year, I will. Oh no. I will make a Twitch account. Yeah, free phone. Oh, that's a huge delay. I'm so sorry. Oh no. That's a huge ass delay. Anyway, whatever. Okay, moving on. I'll just continue on. Just keep in mind, yeah, that's a huge ass delay. I don't know, Arya won't tell me anything. I swear, if that necromancer was the one who started, I'll execute him myself. So, someone did steal it from you? Yes, from out my room. When did this happen? A few weeks ago? No, when I came back from one of my classes. Someone removed the rapier from its display case in my room. How did they get in your room in the first place? Do you think someone used magic to teleport past the door? Please, I'm a master of conjuration magic. If someone intended that, my enchantment would have shuttered them out. That means the thief came through one of the doors or windows. I bet it was that necromancer! Why is it the necromancer of all people? Like, I understand the murder, but the stealing, like, how exactly? I'm sure a street child like him just knows how to pick a lock. Whoa. Yeah, you can see why she's not happy. Not happy. You know why she's not happy? I don't know. Viewers. Why? I heard that you're one of the Academy's top students. Yep. Your grades must be amazing. Of course, as an interior of House Fagra, my grades are impeccable. It feels great Feels good to have my greatness recognized. Shock cat emoji! Okay, I'm gonna have to... Give me a second. Okay, yeah, it's up to that part. Ugh. Anyway, whatever. That's strange. You don't see any contradictory through the eye this time. You make a gesture towards Liz to continue pressing her. Oh, what kind of magic do you study here? You must be joking. I study magic from the School of Conjuration, just like most member of my fellows. The School of Conjuration, that's the type of magic that specializes in spectral manipulation and teleportation, right? Oh dear, now there's another... Yeah, okay, yeah, I can see why, yeah, it's huge, like, just loading, like, trying to load it up. Oh no. Oh no. Stop doing that, stupid YouTube. Okay, yeah, Twitch. Okay. I'll make a Twitch account. I will. Yes, I consider myself quite the expert in that field. Why, the Crown Prince himself has asked for my assistance in a research study. It's nice to work with someone of my caliber. Again, you don't see any fault that contradicts what she's saying. Does that mean she's not lying? If she's smart enough to get the Crown Prince's attention, why would she be cheating? Honestly, yeah, it would make sense for her to cheat. I wonder how big of a delay there is gonna be by the end of this. I think the delay is 2 minutes. Oh no. Oh no. Anyways, yeah. Yes. Okay, I should time this one. Yeah, just how long to see it until it comes onto the screen finally. My stopwatch is currently on, so yeah. I'm currently watching it on another screen, so that way I can, you know, accurately see when it comes on the screen. So anyway, I'm just going to continue on until then. I probably might not notice it at first glance, but even now, I'll still be able to, you know, figure out, like, when. Anyways, you said something about my wayward relative before. Were you talking about Arya? Oh, I'm terribly sorry if I offended you. But I'm sure it must pain you to see the way that she's been acting lately. I wonder how long I'm gonna sit on the stream when it finally ends. Yes, it's been extremely hard. Hang in there, Celeste. Did you know that you even interrogated me about the murder yesterday? Can you believe it? A Stillwind... Is it Stillwind or Still Wind? I just realized there's like 2 pronunciations of wind. And there's another delay! Oh! I can't tell it's because of YouTube, OBS, or my computer. Either way, it's not looking good. Running around a crime scene like a common night. Why, if I tried something like that, my father would disown me. Does nobility not approve of Steele becoming a prosecutor? I always thought that is strange. What is motivating her to do this? Honestly, she probably thinks that she can do anything just because of the betrothed? Whatever. Betrothed. Oh, it's gone to 5 more minutes of... At this point, I'm gonna have to leave the stream on for an entire hour before I head to sleep. Oh no. Okay, yeah, something is buggy. I think my computer's just bad. Let me check my task manager real quick. Oh. Oh no. Oh yeah, maybe I should try. That's not gonna do much. Celeste's Eye. Okay, I'm just gonna move this over here. Celeste's Eye perks up upon hearing this. I'm just gonna continue on. Oh, the delay is still going! It's still going! What the how is it 100% CPU? Ugh. I'm just going to continue on. You would better be lying if you weren't curious about who this Esther is. But you shoot her a stone look that tells her to stay focused. You can't risk blowing cover for some gossip. Esther. I wonder who that is. I haven't checked the stream yet, I'll just gonna... Okay, how long is this now? This delay? Seven minutes! Ah! 7 whole minutes! Anyways, moving on. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna ignore it from now on and just... and just move on. You haven't... just gonna write something down real quick, just for anyone that comes in after. I'm gonna try and get through the game as quickly as possible, so that way the delay, you know, doesn't go on for too long, so that I don't have to leave my computer overnight. After stream's over and watch without delay. Yeah, the delay is like 10 minutes. Oh, it's getting worse. Yeah, I'm from the, you probably won't hear this until like 10 whole minutes later. It hasn't even gone on. It's here. How long is that? 6 minutes and 41 seconds. 6 minutes and 41 seconds. This stream is not just about you, but I think it's because of my, oh yeah, 100% CPU, what the okay, I think it might be because of my computer, actually. How is this so much, though? Yeah, to be fair, I'm pretty sure my computer's just, like, very old, actually. I've been using this computer for, like, many years. I don't remember how long ago, but I'm pretty sure it's like 10th or, no, not 10th, 11th or 12th generation computer. I'm pretty sure we were like, what, 14 or something? I don't know. I'm just going off based on what my dad said about it. But yeah, no. I'm just going to continue on. Okay, I don't think I remember if I read that. Backlog. You have an arcane construct in your room. I thought they only had them from the library and locker room. This construct was a gift from the house-born Stinkage. Oh. Indeed. Oh. Just thinking about the fact that it just comes up, internal verse is like, oh yeah, there's the letter O. The thing you typed in, Pugs. I have to say, they're quite convenient to have around. Okay, yeah, Twitch is gonna be the platform. They look really cool. Maybe I should get one. You should. A contract would be far more useful than this attendant of yours. Sarah, I don't think I'll still be reading them, but I don't think it'll be very helpful considering there'll be a huge ass delay. I don't think closing anything up would help it because like as soon as I close one thing, it's just gonna eat up the other. Why is the game taking so much actually? Did you take that much? I don't even know anymore. Unfortunately, there are still some issues with their intelligence. Their intelligence? There are issues when you give them complex commands. It might be easier to show you. Miriam turns to the construct and begins gesturing towards it. Construct, please retrieve my textbooks and bring them here. Then, cast Stillwind Strike at its location. After that, retrieve some plates and set them down at this table. Acknowledged. What? The construct stands up and retrieves Miriam's textbook from one of the shelves in the room. It brings them to the table you're sitting at, just like she ordered. Then, suddenly stop moving. Wait, what happened? The construct obviously can't cast Stillwind Strike, so my second command is impossible to carry out. But did you know something else? Ignore your third command too. Correct. My third command was possible to carry out. So why did they ignore that command? Construct executes a series of commands in the order that they are given. But let's say one of those tasks is impossible to complete. When the construct gets to that task, it will deem the entire series impossible to complete. As a result, it will stop executing the series altogether. But now again, the task manager. How long ago? Okay, it's not as bad as I thought, but still. So if a series of tasks, so if a task in a series of commands is impossible, then that command will interrupt the sequence of command. Exactly. I see. Okay, maybe I'll not stream for a while to like completely upgrade my computer. It has been years old. That's gonna be $1,000. Gosh damn it! I can never get to my goal of the. Okay, I'm just gonna do that later on next year. It's not like I'm already planning to try to get like my internal disk, like a new one, and what is it? The old one to get the extract files out. So you know, two things that's gonna cost money. Probably like 600 at most, hopefully. Lady Stillwind, I'm afraid we must leave now if you want to make our next engagement. Oh, right. Let's go, servant. Oh, leaving already? It was a pleasure talking to you. Yeah, sure. I hope to see you around. Make your way back to the foyer, Miss Celeste. With all the time we spent, we only have a brief moment before nightfall. are you sure you didn't want to talk to her more? We're getting a lot out of her. We already got a lot of useful information out of her. The more time we spend with her, the more likely she'll see through our ruse. Right. So, why still win? I don't know, I panicked! Barry is like the only noble I know. What about Piers? I'm not using that creep's name. Well, hopefully Stillman doesn't mind borrowing her name. And we got a statement on what she did that day. There was also what she said about her rapier. I bet she was lying when she said it was stolen. She was probably trying to establish an alibi. I'm not so sure. Why do you say that? Doesn't it feel too obvious? If she was lying about the rapier being stolen, that would lie that she planned all of this in advance. But if she had to choose a murder weapon, why would she choose something that literally has her name on it? I'd understand if a murder was a spur-of-the-moment decision. She might have just used something nearby in this case. But if this was a predetermined murder committed by Marion, that rapier would be the last weapon she would choose. Right, I guess that makes sense. There's also the evidence of academic dishonesty. I don't know how long I said 7 whole minutes. 9 whole minutes ago, probably. There you go, probably. Anyway, moving on. It doesn't match up with what we heard from Marriott. You mean all that stuff about working with the Crown Prince? She was probably just making things up to look good in front of me. I have an insight when it comes to things like this. Under normal circumstances, I can usually tell when someone is lying. A lie is as red noise as that would be something I would definitely see through. People can subconsciously shield themselves from the eye of forest. Even if they don't know about it. But when they do that, you usually can't see any thoughts from them. You also saw that she was lying about her encounter with Bellwether. You would have seen dissociant thoughts if she was lying about her grades. Well, I guess I'll trust your insight. I also noticed there's like a huge like in and out thing. Like, one moment it's like 0 viewers, then 1, 3 viewers, then back to 0, 1, whatever. Is it because you guys keep leaving it and such, or are you just new people? I can't actually tell. Getting to the part where I talk about I'll promise to switch to Twitch. I promise I will. But I'll probably focus on getting my computer upgraded completely, maybe rebuild a new one entirely. Because there's no way, like, I can overclock. We tried overclocking it, but it does seem to be working. Anyways, trust insight. But what does this mean? I don't know. Even with everything we found, I'm still not sure who the real culprit is. At the very least, I think we should still try to pull Miriam onto the stand. If she testifies in court, I might be able to find something I can use. But that's a big maybe. If they'll play cards right, we might spook the fake right enough for them to pay off the judge. Either way, it's getting late. We'll probably have to turn in soon. Yeah. You just hope you didn't have to equate what was... What? Oh, are we just ending here? Okay, we're going to the trial? Holy, oh no. what's gonna... I actually have no idea. Alright. Okay, so I think we'll definitely have this. This probably won't be a huge stream then. Oh, part of it's just okay. Just be, you know, just one whole day. So you know what? It's fitting for this stream to be called Final Rest. Okay, now that I think about it, that's probably a bad name to put in. Final Sleep, maybe? Maybe I'll have to go with that. Close now, resume for the trial of Lost Nightgrave. Okay, let me figure things out about what happened. Reputation, testimony. Okay, so someone commanded this to construct. Okay, right, okay, so it wasn't even that complex, it's just like, oh yeah, that... Should have suspected something. Did I? I don't remember if I ever suspected the construct. Have I? I don't think I have. I'll admit, I'm not the brightest tool in the shed. I'm really not the sharpest. I mean, I can think things through, but not completely. Nothing about spells. You know, using the construct to, like, skies and whatever. Anyways, let's get through the court session. Court is now resumed for the trial of Lost Nightgrave. Let's review the proceeding from yesterday. It was revealed that the trace of necromancy may have not been left by the defendant. It may have been left by a witness who used necromancy to attempt to heal the victim. However, the victim was seen by witnesses well after her time of death. This could only be explained by the defendant using necromancy to animate the victim's body. This leaves the question, where did the murder take place? Does the prosecution have an answer for this? Based on the testimony of several witnesses, it is very unlikely that the murder took place in the library. Interesting. What led you to that conclusion, Miss Stillwell? First, I'd like to remind you where the victim was served before the body was found. I like this music. I don't think I heard this one yet. Yeah, the bloody power squirrel like... I'm not gonna say it. Anyways. Yeah, this music's good. Anyways, moving on. It began when the victim... I just realized I've been using the same British voice for one of the female characters. Whoopsie daisy. Okay, I'm gonna try to give that Miriam a more bratty attitude because obviously she's gonna be eventually come in. Okay, let me just practice. Why? Actually, I'll just do that when she finally gets. I don't know what else. Just. I'm just. Anyways, here's when the victim is near the center of the building. Our meeting was scheduled for 12 p.m. According to my schedule for that day, our meeting lasted for an hour. This brings us to the statement of the next witness, a student at the academy. Oh, okay, 11-minute difference. Oh no, oh no. Now it's definitely more than 10 minutes. Oh no. There's no doubt about it. Anyways, sorry guys, I just dozed off for a second. This brings us to the statement of the next witness, a student at the academy. This student saw the victim walking the hallways. I saw her coming out of the headmaster's office. She was heading towards the library. Which means our first witness saw Bellwether leave the headmaster's office. Presumably, this would have happened after her meeting there. That would time this encounter at around 1 p.m. The other event is discovery of the body, which was when Valentina Inez contacted security. I suddenly spotted the professor lying in the pool of blood in the classroom. Valentina used a communication device to call for help while I tried to save her. As we've already established, this event occurred at 3:04 p.m. But the significance of this time is what occurred before the body was discovered. The second witness, a member of the cleaning staff, spotted the victim in the West Wing hallway. Bellwether knocked her face, and there were shards and dirt everywhere. It was probably 20 to 30 minutes before the twins found the body. This means that this encounter must have happened no later than 2:30 p.m. I like how the chat is silent now because of how much of a delay there is. Sorry, chat. Oh, I still have the stopwatch on. No, whoopsie daisy. And this implies that the victim was near the library between 1 p.m. and 2:30 p.m. According to the defendant's statement, he was in the library. He was in the library during this time period. Furthermore, the time of death was at 2:07 p.m. This means Mr. Huge saw the victim's animated body. Alright. I see. Your deduction clearly tracks, Miss Stillwind. What do you have to say in your defense, Mr. Cuthbert? The prosecution's argument is definitely well thought out, Your Honor. However, it is entirely predicted on the testimonies of all the witnesses involved. Whatever. Stillwind's deduction has to have a hole somewhere. Since your conversation yesterday, you had a feeling Miriam was hiding something. Yeah, she's definitely the murderer. There's just no doubt about it. Just saying, like, yeah, it's no doubt. If you want to get to the truth, you'll need to drag that out of her through a cross-examination. Your Honor, to test the validity of these claims, a witness would like both of these witnesses to testify. The defense calls Miriam Fegra to the stand. Fegra? At the mention of her name, the judge's face turns a little bit pale. I had a feeling you would come to this. Do you have any objections, Miss Stillwind? I do not, Your Honor. Very well. How long is this delay? 13 minutes! Yeah! Very well. Bailiff, please escort Lady Fegra to the stand. Witness, please state your name and occupation for the... You little snakes! How dare you deceive me! Oh, it looks like she found out. I had the opportunity to debrief the witness beforehand. Miss McCoy, for the record, I told you to exercise discretion. I did not mean that you should impersonate a member of my family. Yeah, sorry about that. I gave you all of the tea I imported from the Eastern Kingdoms. I demand that you return it to me. No, you gave them to me. They're legally mine now. I'm not sure what your business with the witness is, Miss McCoy. but I'd like to ask you please handle your personal dispute outside of the courtroom. Anyways, Marion, could you please testify to the court about your encounter with the victim? Very well. I was working on a research project in my dorm room when I decided to take a break. I left my room and went on a walk. That's when I saw Professor Bellwether exiting the headmaster's office. She was walking in my direction, so I greeted her and she responded in kind. After that, she headed towards the library. A short time after that, I went back to my room and continued my work. I see, so it was only a brief encounter. However brief it is, the witness testimony verifies two things. One is that Miss Fegra saw the professor exiting the headmaster's office. The other is that she witnessed the victim head towards the library. This gives us a rough timeline of where the victim was before her death. That does seem consistent. Did Bellwether really enter the library that day? I feel like you would have seen her if she did. Wait, I'm pretty sure that did happen. What? Am I stupid? Yeah, was she in the library? Like, talking shit to us? Am I stupid? Chad, am I stupid? I'm stupid. What? There was only a 30 seconds. What? 30 seconds for 15 minutes. Okay, let's get going. Let's get going, mate. Mr. Bird, you may begin your cross-examination. I was working on a research project in my dorm when I decided to take a break. Was this research project a part of your schoolwork? It was an independent study to develop a new conjuration spell formula. The project is being sponsored by the Crown Prince himself. Oof. I wasn't aware that he was involved in such a study. Of course you wouldn't. Did you expect to know every aspect of his life, dear area? You sense a bit of aggression. If you don't keep an eye on him, House Fegra might just steal him from you. As if his highness would align himself with your rapacious family. Our baking house has formed the economy infatuation of our kingdom. But perhaps he'll come to the Stonelands if he needs to clear up den of goblins. With all due respect, will we please focus on the matter at hand? Of course, Your Honor. Are you sure that you saw her exit the headmaster's office? Yes, I remember it clearly. I was surprised that she was still meeting with the headmaster after that all. She was thinking about how they were planning to replace him. Did you interact with the professor at all, Miriam? She was walking in my direction, so I greeted her, and she responded in kind. Did anything seem off about her? No, but it was a very short encounter. It's not as if we had stopped to have a conversation. You said you greeted her, and she responded. What word did she use? Why is that important? Miss Fegra, it's possible that someone used illusion magic that day. Every detail about the victim's interaction could be important. Well, I bid her good morning, and she said, good morning in response. After that, she heads towards the library. Did you see her enter the library? I didn't, but there's not much else in that direction. From the testimony of Jeb Huge, we know that they came from the library. Even if she didn't enter the library, she was still in that area for more than an hour. In a a short time after that, I went back and went. How long did you leave your dorm room? Only for a few minutes. I tried to let my brains go for too long. And you didn't see the professor again after your first encounter? No, I did not. Her testimony seems pretty straightforward, but she could still be lying. I'm honestly not sure. We'll just have to focus on the statements about how Bellwether acted. Hold on.
Objection!
Let's try this. Your order, it's shit. Oh, alright. Oh, 16 minutes delay. Oh no! Anyway, this gotta be the it. Just press again just to make sure. Oh, damn it. Yes, like I say, it was a very short encounter. Why'd she say that? It only happened for a few seconds. So does she not know? Wait, did I not? Am I stupid?
Objection!
Okay, I'm gonna go. I mean, I haven't said, but whatever. This is either here or there.
Objection!
No, I don't. Why do I think that was gonna work? Okay, yeah, there has to be something about this. Alright.
Objection!
Okay, I have no idea. It's obviously not pressing, so... Oopsie there. Alright, I'll figure it out, Library. Not much in that direction, huh? Excuse me. There we go. Fine. Alright. Let me read that again. Mrs. Fegra, if I recall correctly, you have a habit of getting yourself in your work. So much so that you lose track of the time of day. Yes, but what does that have to do with my testimony? Earlier in today's proceeding, the prosecutor made the following argument. Our first witness saw Bellwether leave the meeting with the headmaster. That would time this encounter around 1 p.m. Miss Fegra, if you had said good morning to the professor, you would have been mistaken. Because that encounter could have only happened during the afternoon. Alright. Didn't realize that. Whoopsie daisy. The point is, you said it yourself, Mr. Cuthbert. The witness simply lost track of time. What the witness said isn't what's important here. The significance is what the professor said in response. She had just come out of the meeting that was scheduled for noon. She would be well that it was no longer morning. So why would she respond good morning? Would she have corrected the witness? The encounter was extremely short, and the victim's mind may have been preoccupied. She could have easily responded to the witness without thinking. I would be honest, I kind of agree with her. It's not hard to believe that they were both confused about the time. Definitely a stretch, but you still can't shake the feeling that she's hiding something. Every time you ask about how Bellwether acted that day, I picked something up. There has to be something there. Miss Fegra, you haven't been entirely truthful in your testimony, have you? That's absurd! What reason would I have to lie? It's such a small detail. Why does he even care? Every detail about how she acted is important, Miss Fegra. Why aren't you telling us? Mr. Cuthbert, you have no basis to accuse the witness of perjury. Yes, you stop this at once! Miss Fegra, you're lying about how Bellwether responded to your greeting, aren't you? It doesn't make a difference. All she did was yell at me. All she did was yell? Mrs. Fegra, is it possible that Bellwether's response was less than friendly? What do you care? What difference does it make? Why is he so resistant? My job is to make sure every part of your testimony is truthful. Every detail matters, no matter how seemingly insignificant. Mr. Cuthbert, you'll stop this or I'll find you in contempt. The professor yelled at you, didn't she, Miss Fegra? So what if she did? I mean, I'm sorry, there was no going back on what you said. So you do admit that she yelled at you? You imperative little... Yes, I admit it. The professor didn't bring me back that day. Oh, good morning, Professor. Be quiet. She yelled at me to be quiet. But until then, we had always been nothing but cordials with each other. I don't know what got into her that day, but something put her in a foul mood. But that's it. Everything else I said was the truth. They'll believe me, right? I detailed her coming out of the headmaster's office and walk towards the library. That part is true. So she wasn't lying about that. So is that all, Mr. Cuthbert? What do you mean, is that all? You badgered this witness, or you can prove what exactly? The witness committed... Yeah, it's not much actually. Whoops. The witness... Yuma's hair is a coconut bowl. Can't wait for you to finally see this. How long is that gonna be? A detail that is inconsequential to the case. It was clearly an act of no malicious intent. After seeing her thoughts, it's hard to disagree with her. He was so sure that the eye would lead you somewhere. The figure was only lying to save face. He saw the victim leave the headmaster's office and head towards the library. Do you have any concrete evidence to refute that, Mr. Cuthbert? No, I suppose I don't. Wait, is that really okay? At this rate, this will be the only chance you will have to cross-examine her. I don't think she's lying anymore. I was only pushing my luck earlier. If I continue pressing her, Judge might actually charge me with contempt. But if Miriam is the one that's lying, then the defense has no further questions for the witness, Mrs. Stillman. The prosecutor stayed silent for a while. Sherman looks disappointed. Very well, Miss. Very well. Miriam, you're dismissed. Miriam still looks like she's fuming, but she leaves the room without protest. Actually, yeah, it makes sense for her to be a murderer. 20 minutes ago, me was too stupid. No, not 20 minutes, 25 minutes. I can be more precise now because of how big of a delay there is. The judge breathes a sigh of relief as the young noble is escorted out of the room. Now, with that out of the way, what else do you have, Mr. Bird? The only way to refute the prosecutor's theory is to cast doubt on one of the witnesses. If it wasn't Miriam, then... Still, when you test your theory, we must question every witness that saw the victim that day. So with that being said, the defense will to call Jan Hughes to the stand. I hope you understand, Mr. Bird. But my case is rests on the assumption that one of the witnesses' account is incorrect. If your cross-examination of Mr. Chabert leads nowhere, then I hope you're ready to clear. There's literally no consequence because like there's literally no life system. I'm sorry. I get that they probably wanted this to be accessible and such. I get that. But I just feel like it's like I don't feel these stakes. Like even though like I save scum a lot, I'll admit I save scum not just in lots of games, honestly. I still feel like there's that bit of tension there, There's still resources for me to manage. There's still a lifeblood I have to keep track of, even if it's not too big of a deal for me. Especially when I save scum. Sometimes a life system is necessary. You like the sound of it, but she's right. Unless you can find something in Jen's testimony, you don't really have anything to disprove her theory. Malef, please bring in Mr. Huge. Witness, please state your name and occupation for the courtroom. Witness, name and occupation. Ah, right. My name is Jen Huge. I'm on the cleaning staff of the academy. Mr. Huge, please testify to the court about your encounter with the professor that day. Sure. I saw the professor when I was cleaning the West Wing hallway. It was about 20 to 30 minutes before the body was discovered. She walked by me and she looked pretty out of it. I heard she was undead when this happened. Pretty creepy if you ask me. After that, she went to the empty classroom. Well, that was straightforward. Come on, Jan, what are we supposed to do with that? I don't know, you guys are the lawyers. I'm just telling you what I saw. Mr. Chabert, you may begin your cross-examination. Also, do you guys like my annoying bratty voice before I ended? Actually, I want to hear what it sounds like. Okay, yeah, it sounds the best. At least I tried. Well, I'm annoying. Wait. Well, I am a very annoying douchebag and that hates the poor. I am very rich and love money. Yeah. Anyways, press. How you so sure it was 30 minutes before? I always check the time to make sure I'm on schedule. I was supposed to finish cleaning the hall by 3 p.m. Right, but I was discovered at 3 or 4 p.m. What was the professor like, Mr. Huge? She walked by me and she looked pretty out of it. Did anything else look off about her? I mean, yeah, she was not dead after all. That remains to be proven. If you say so. Anyways, what was her demeanor like? She looked like she was in a bad mood. Either that or she was tired. But I guess she was just dead inside. Literally. I heard she was on there when this happened. Pretty creepy if you ask me. I believe you forgot a few details about what the professor did. Yeah? Oh, sorry, it's hard to remember these things sometimes. Which details should you ask him for? Did she do anything to you? Did she interact with you at all? Oh yeah, I didn't notice her at first. I actually got in the way, shoved me to the side and kept walking forward. This detail could be extremely important. Please add it to your testimony, Mr. Hughes. Whatever you say, man. After that, she went to the classroom. I'm honestly not sure. I wasn't paying much attention to her. I did think it was weird that she went in there. With the funky smell, I couldn't think of why anyone would go there willingly. Right, the headmaster's mistake for a wretched smell in that room. He's not giving us a lot to work with. Tend to leave out details unless we directly ask him about it. I just ask him the right questions, and we can pull more information out of him. I don't think this is it. Did she make any sounds? Oh, yeah. After she knocked over the vase, she yelled at me to be quiet. I didn't even say anything. This detail could be extremely important. Please add it to your testimony, whatever you say, man. Oops, dang it. No, I'm wasting time. No, there's almost a 20-minute delay. Yada. And what's the last thing? She knocked over a vase and shattered it. Might have been an accident, but she's done stuff like that on purpose before. This could be important, yada. Okay, I think it might be the third one actually. I mean, yeah, there's the sound one. Alright, what was that? Sorry. Alright, the bitch. The bitch can be it anyways. That was weird. Okay, I have to figure out like what exactly. I'm pretty sure this is it. Shots to the side? No. Let me think about this. There's also like this face. Shadow face. Okay, yeah, that can't be it. That has to be something indirectly about it. we go. Animate corpse. Yeah! I did it! I didn't do it on accident! Anyways. Mr. Huge, you said that Bellwether yelled at you. What were her exact words? I think she yelled at me to be quiet. Be quiet! Be quiet. Be quiet. Be quiet. Be quiet. I don't know. What? I thought it was weird I didn't even say anything. I know better than to talk back to her. That's the thing, Huge. The prosecution's theory is as such. The professor was murdered in the library and was reanimated using animate corpse. With a quick illusion spell, no one would know that she was undead. However, if what you saw was truly the undead Bellwether, how did she speak to you? Huh? This doesn't make any sense! Mr. Huge, undead can follow simple commands, but they don't have the intelligence to speak. Perhaps the witness was mistaken. No, I'm sure I heard her yell at me. I remember because what she said didn't make any sense. Exactly. He didn't say anything, but she yelled at him to be quiet. Be quiet! Oh, wait a minute. Miriam also said like, hey, be quiet. Hey, be quiet. Anyways. Be quiet! Wait a minute. I'm afraid I don't understand. We already established that the victim was dead long before the encounter with Mr. Huge, but when you saw was undead, what was it? It had to be an undead. Well, that assassination is dead. It couldn't have been a major illusion. Otherwise, you wouldn't have been able to shove Jane out of the way or knock over the face. Whatever it was, someone probably used illusionary disguise to make it look like Bellwether. Oh, sorry. Does that mean it was a person? Wait, how long is this light now? 20 minutes! No! No, if it was a person, how did Bellwether's body end up in the lecture hall? Bellwether wouldn't have been able to turn herself invisible if she was dead. And what Jen saw, it needs to be something that could have teleported Bellwether's body without unseen. Okay, yeah, the construct. But it also, okay, yeah, it needs something to have mass or and the ability to speak. Yeah! The silence! Dang, I want to hear it for a little longer. That's it! Do you have an answer for us, Mr. Cuthbert? What did the witness actually see? Your Honor, the witness didn't actually hear the dead victim speaking. What he actually saw was her voice being recreated using magic. Are you trying to say that her voice was recreated using a spell? Not a spell, Stillwind. It was artificially... whatever. And whoever the murderer is, they had the perfect piece of artificery available to them. One program with Catherine Bellwether's voice. You can't possibly mean... That's right, Stillwind. What Mr. Huge saw was an arcane construct. An arcane construct? Think of it as a magically animated suit of armor, Your Honor. But we ruled out such a possibility, haven't we? Struggling with reception out here. The computer is having a bit hard time with the reception too. It's not you. It's the... I think my computer needs definitely needs an upgrade. Or just rebuild. Anyways, moving on. No one could construct a knot. No one could possibly disguise themselves and carry the body to the classroom. The person wouldn't have been able to do it. But Arcane construct a different thing entirely. Those suits of armor are extremely light, but more importantly, they're hollow. I see. That means that theoretically someone could have placed the victim's body inside it. The Arcane's map construct wouldn't just teleport the body, just an illusionary disguise would confuse and mislead anyone who saw it. Oh shit, it's an objection. Yeah, even the bloody objection stuff are struggling. 100% CPU? Give me an F, give me a U, give me a C, give me a K. What does it spell? Fuck! I condemn your deduction, Mr. Bird. I would have never considered that possibility. It's certainly plausible, but what does this prove exactly? Proves that the body wasn't animated using necromancy. Wait, doesn't he also know? Hold on. I'm pretty sure he also knows how to use illusion stuff, right? Are you? I mean, every character is an idiot. They just seem to. Why is it taking 41% now all of a sudden? I swear it wasn't even like this before. What else is taking up CPU? Oh, that's just yours? Okay. Why is there so much here? Oops. That didn't do anything, right? I may have not done something. It's still going. Okay, still going. Okay, just give me a second. Mr. Chibad, yeah. Anyway, the act that you described. Here's conjurum. It contains illusionary disguise after all. There were several students in the library that day. Any of them could have committed the murder. One might have come to that conclusion if they have one crucial piece of evidence. I like to present a new piece of evidence to the court. Oh no. From under her table, Miss Stillwind pulls out the bloody rapier. Blood stash! Yes, Your Honor. This is the murder weapon. Oh! Whoa! She'll save me that for the perfect moment, wasn't she? Of course she was. This rapier was stolen by Miriam's figure weeks before the murder. And during the investigation, it was finally found in the defendant's locker. Wait! He was clearly trying to use her possession in a perjury attempt to frame her. Why, he even stole her locker's name. Okay, no, that's definitely not true. And placed it over his. Damn it, that's not what happened. Honestly, it sounded more plausible than what really took place. We're basically back to square one, aren't we? Anyone could have told that constructor to do all those things. Wait, anyone? Is that really true? Wait, yeah, it's not just anyone. The 22 minutes delay. Right, I keep forgetting. I just realized now that I've just been doing a default of like the whole acknowledge voice, but I could have just done like, you know, Catherine Bellwether's voice. I was like putting on a very deep voice. Anyways. There has to be something here about the constructs. Let's just try this first. Okay, no. Let's say something here. In the evidence, clues. Whatever. This? No. Wait, what? When I get this, oh, whatever. Right. I'm struggling. I have no idea what's going. I can't figure it out. Damn it. Okay, you know, screw it. I'm doing everything. I don't care. I'm just spamming it. There's no consequences in this game, so it's like there's no life system. So it's like I can just spam this until I get the right answer. This one? This whole time? No. Wait. I didn't even read the question right! No! I'm an idiot now! Oh shit! Is it actually? Okay, for a second I thought my mic wasn't working. Still going. Anyways. Hey, is it actually? Actually, that. Huh. So wait, what's with all these other things then? Okay, what's the Evan 7 I not used yet? I mean, it's. Okay, no, I don't. Is it not him? I have no idea. Mr. Huge said that Bellwether yelled at you. What were the exact words? I think she yelled at me to be quiet. She yelled at me to be quiet! Until then, we would always be nothing but contraries with each other. I didn't know what going to do her that day, when something pushed her in a foul mood. Be quiet. Sorry. Be quiet. The construct's voice is just a series of pre-recorded messages. I'm not sure if you noticed, but it just uses the voice of Professor Bellwether's. Ugh. Unfortunately, you can't make them say anything other than what's recorded. Only Hatmaster can. I like this right though. Okay, definitely never. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I'm a triple. Wait, am I triple or double? Double. Just double, no triple. Yeah, I'm not that dumb. No, it can't be him. Was it Tyron? Did you figure something out? I did. But is he seriously the one all behind all this? Mr. Stillwind, earlier you said that my client could have orchestrated this entire ruse. But that's simply not true. How so? Anyone could have ordered the construct to carry out the victim's body. Yes, but not everyone can change what the constructs are able to say. Only one individual has the credentials for that. Theodore Ribbon, headmaster of the Imperial Academy. Wait, you're not serious, are you? You think that the headmaster did all this? I don't want to believe it. But he's the only person who could have done it. That's completely ridiculous. Headmaster would never do something like this. Miss Stillwind, there's one common element between each of this encounter with Bellwether. It's what Bellwether said to them. She yelled at both of them to be quiet. Me and Figurus was particularly surprised. She had a good relationship with the professor, but when greeted by the professor, Bellwether just shouted at her. Almost as if the professor was responding indiscriminately. recall an encounter with Jan Huge. The professor looked at her face and shouted at him to be quiet immediately after. Even though he hasn't said anything. She was responding to the sound of face breaking. Imagine just breaking a face and then just yelling at the face to be quiet. Now let me ask you this, Stillwind. Where did Bellwether come from before she encountered Fredra and Mr. Huge? Meeting with the headmaster. I did not realize. It appears that the event truly means to indicate Theodore Redmond. So, if so, we have no choice but to take a brief recess until we can bring him, until he can be brought here. There's no need. Oh. Fortunately for you, I am already in the gallery. The headmaster stood up from the gallery seats behind you and slowly walked onto the witness stand. Had he been there the entire time? Now please correct me if I'm wrong, Mr. Cuthbert, but do you think I'm the one who committed this crime? I'm sorry, Redmond, but no matter how I look at it, everything I found points to you. No, there's no need to apologize. In fact, I should commend you on the lengths you're willing to go to defend my dear Wallace. The court appreciates your understanding, Mr. Redmond. Thanks, I'm about to get tense here. Now then, to catch the air, I should give my testimony on what happened that day. Yeah, he's definitely the killer. That day, I had a meeting scheduled with the professor at noon. I never should have realized, like, where the murder could have taken place. Like, I was thinking way too hard, like, everything else. I didn't realize, like, what could have happened. Well, to be fair, they did hide the fact that, you know, Miriam, like, about what she said. Okay, you know what, that's completely understandable, not at the moment. Showed up at the expected time, we discussed various administrative matters. Our maids went on for an hour, after which she left to prepare for her next class. Despite our many disagreements, we still knew how to be civil with one another. After all, I had no reason to bear a personal grudge against her. Wow, you found a contradiction. I just can't see it. He seems like such a nice person. Is he really the person we're looking for? He has to be. No one else could have orchestrated this entire plot. We just need to find out how and why. Epic! Now that's epic! What was this meeting for? Oh, nothing of note. Anyways, how long is the delay? Oh, more than 20 minutes now. We're going that far! Anyways, oh, nothing of note. We were merely discussing her daily operation and duties within the academy. That seems weird. Like, I understand, like, wouldn't it, like, be better if it's discussed all at once? What? I'm not saying I'm an expert on, like, you know, operating, being a manager or whatever. I haven't been a manager yet. Sue me. But, pretty sure this is something you should discuss with the entire cast. Damn it, staff. I would say if it's like something this has to be important to be alone. I don't know. Let's see. Well, to be fair, I haven't play this back to back. It's like, you know, weeks apart. Okay, yeah, the last stream was like 3 weeks ago. So yeah, of course I wouldn't remember. And then like... How long? It's so long ago. Anyways, continuing on. In an academy such as ours, it is beneficial to regularly communicate with the staff. I'm pretty sure you normally do that, like, you know, with multiple staffs at once, and just one. Yeah, this computer needs an upgrade, or, you know, new rebuild or whatever, new system, new everything. Like, the CPU is just bad. Like, everything else is fine. Memory, disk, network. Memory is sort of fine. It's like, sort of like 50-50, but still 50-50. Okay, no, this is going up, but yeah, okay, you know what? Memory is fine then. CPU is definitely a problem. Anyway, she showed up at the expected time, she's got the mystery. So she showed up at exactly 12 PM. More or less. Kathy Miller was many things, but she was never tardy. There aren't any witnesses who saw her before the meeting, so you don't have a way to disprove what he's saying. It'd be best elsewhere in his testimony. How long did this meeting last, Headmaster? I mean, went on for an hour, yada yada yada. So that means the professor left the office at 1 PM? Yes, she was quite adamant about taking the time to prepare her lesson plan. Now that you think about it, figure I had no idea what the time was when she saw Bellwether. If Headmaster is lying about when the meeting ended, there'll be no way to verify it. Would account the hour gap that Wind mentioned. Damn it, did the Headmaster really do this? Yada yada yada, so almost something. After hearing so much about her, I find that a little hard to believe. I can see why you'd say that, but despite everything, I'm still her superior. She always remained professional when speaking with me. Is that really true, though? Yeah, I don't think so. No personal grudges, huh? Really? Even after the way she acted towards the student and facility? Make no mistake, I heard many complaints regarding her actions. I had many conversations with her trying to correct her behavior. But at the end of the day, she was a remarkable professor. She suspected you from the start. Why did I not suspect you? Regardless of her lack of people skills, his testimony pretty much matches what we know so far. I'm not entirely sure if he's lying or not, but at the very least, we know he's involved in the professor's murder. But why? If you can figure out his motive, we might be able to find out how to reveal him to the court. It wouldn't make sense for Miriam to... Yeah, no. I think I'm just desperate at this point.
Objection!
Redmond, did you really hold no... How long is the delay now? Wait, supposedly... Huh. 19? Okay, now it's technically 20 minutes. That's so confusing. Yeah, the whole thing is confusing. Of course not. I did have a strong opinions about her methods of teaching, but I always remained professional. We both did. Frankly, I find that hard to believe. In fact, I think you might have had a very good reason to murder the professor. concerned that she was gonna take your job. What? So you knew about that? I'm sorry, but I don't follow. Just how the professor was gonna take the headmaster's job. According to Miriam Vergra, Catherine Bowen was carrying favors with the noble families. In fact, there was a plan to oust Mr. Redmond and appoint Bellwether as the new headmaster of the academy. What? But in any case, I doubt that the professor had any idea of this until now. I'd like to remind the court of the witness's reaction just now. He said, "So you knew about that?" His reaction was one of surprise. But he wasn't surprised by this information. He was surprised that I knew this information. That's... Please, dear Arya. I may be a frail old man, but I'm perfectly capable of defending myself. Oh. The face. Things are getting tense here. Anyways, if you have an explanation, Mr. Redmond, then by all means, I would love to hear it. Gladly. Okay, this fight kind of looks goofy, honestly. It is true that I knew about the Figurous plot beforehand, but I only just learned about it. On the day of the murder, the professor told me about him. Why are you no, I understand the day after, but... Huh? Detective Coconut and Floating Great Gold and Adventure. Just don't tease me like that! Please! It's probably been a 20 minutes delay, but still! Please, don't tease me like that, oh! No, you might say this would give me a... oh yeah. However, the supposed murder weapon was stolen from Miss Fegra. This happened weeks before the murder, and my discovery of the professor's treachery. I had no knowledge of their plan before she told me. Therefore, I would have known to steal Miss Fegra's weapon in an attempt to frame her. I already figured it out. It still win. There's no way that the headmaster could have come up with this plan. If he really did do this, that means he stole the rapier too, right? Most likely. His alibi makes sense. He couldn't have planned this whole thing unless he knew about Bellwether's plan. That would mean he knew about this weeks ago. But how did he even find out? The best way to tell a convincing lie is to leave a lot of clues and only change one detail. Maybe Bellwether did tell him, but she actually told him weeks ago. Questions: how do you prove that? Mr. Cuthbert, you may witness your curious examination. The floating rhyme has tits. At least in one form. No. So you only heard about it recently? So that seems a bit convenient for you. It may be that way, yes. But that must have infuriated you. Your colleagues betrayed you and you attempted to steal your job. I'm only human, of course. I also take it back. I've been the headmaster, so... Oh wow. My stream is healthy. Still 100% CPU, but hey. I've been headmasters of the Imperial academy for decades. You think that the professor and the board would go around my back like that? But the professor's dead. You wouldn't have to worry about losing your job. At least not for a while. I suppose you're correct, but there are others who benefit too. The facility's staff is now aware of the favorable plot. With that plot delayed, they won't need to worry about abruptly losing their jobs either. Well, what happens if you prove that Red One's the murder killer? He'll lose his job and house further up, just appoint someone else. No, you can't think about that now. If you don't prove Redmond's guilt, the cult will convict Lawless. Wow, this is really a moral dilemma now. I just realized that there's just like no, it's just like just a image for a whole while. Oh, that's what happens. Shit. Okay, yeah, something's up with the screen. Sorry about that, like, 20 minutes ago. Okay, I'm just gonna text it out. Okay, no, never mind, it's still working. It's just like very slow. Has that been happening throughout the stream? Anyways, I'm just continue on. The quicker I get through this stream, the less delay I have to worry about, when I finish the stream finally. As the Headmaster, you probably have the tools available to get into a room. Yes, I'll admit that. The Academy has a master key that can be used to enter each of the students' door, and yes, it has master. I would have access to that key. Then he has the perfect right to get into a room and steal the rapier undetected. I suppose I did. However, there's one flaw with your logic. I know. It was my understanding that the figure wanted to keep this a secret until the very end. Why would Bella of all people tell you about betrayal? I imagine she wanted to taunt me that information. Long that our disagreement, and looking back, she may have resented me for that. And at that point, there wasn't anything I could do to stop her. Really? I thought you and the professor were on good terms. I thought so too, but I suppose it was all facade. She was just buying her time until she could take my position as headmaster. You had to have known about your mother's trail weeks ago. Right, the question is, no, the game didn't break. Anyways, I'm just gonna move on. Anyway, I think I already know the answer to this one. So basically, it's the contradiction to I had no knowledge of the information. Maybe it's a bit of a good thing that I've been, speaking up to this point so you know what's kind of happening and putting on voices to help distinguish the characters. Which one was it again?
Objection!
Nope, I was wrong. That's why he made the smell. The foul classroom smell. That's the reason why he made the smell, the room smell. He did that on purpose.
Object! Objection!
Okay, I'll figure it out.
Objection!
You probably haven't heard this, and you're not gonna hear this until probably when you rewatch this.
Objection!
Okay, so it's what? That's just an entirely different statement. The second statement. Gosh damn it! What? That's stupid. I thought it was gonna be the fifth. Ah! It's just like Ace Attorney. Yeah, it's comparison. Yeah. Redmond, you keep saying that you didn't know about Bella's plot before yesterday. Do you still plan on standing behind that claim? Of course I am, because it's the truth. I'm sorry, Redmond. Maybe you should have closed your doors during your meetings. What? Someone see? It is true that Bellwether revealed her plan to you during one of your meetings. In fact, Jen Hughes happened to overhear that same meeting, but only heard the part where the stuff would be replaced. You probably can't see right now, but he has a pretty scary expression. Not sure if you ever get to see it because of the errors. How epic. Anyways, I'm just doing a screenshot because it looks actually pretty cool. Actually, a lot of spice looks cool. Should have done it beforehand. Can't remember what was the screenshot. Oh, whoops. Oh, it's too late now. And that's the strangest part, Redmond. Calling Mr. Hughes, this meeting occurred weeks ago. You can't accuse the handmaid of perjury based on a rumor. Every heard is just based on second-hand information. Mr. Hughes distinctly overheard that the staff would be replaced with Arcane construct. And it's too specific and too accurate to assume that he misheard a different conversation. The professional probably only reviewed her plans before the Arcane constructs. That still doesn't pretty knew about her Tetris beforehand. Further, Bellwether had no authority over the clean staff's employment. Probably wouldn't make sense for her to just review her plan before the Arcane constructs. That would only make sense if he knew that Bellwether would be taking his job. So tell me one thing, Redmond. Why did you feel the need to lie about this? Is it because you saw the need to protect yourself from my accusation? Redmond, I asked you a question. Did you murder Catherine Bellwether? Oh wow, now it's getting dark. This guy's dark screen. How epic! Yeah! What a fine mess this is. I am not done. Not yet. Headmaster? So, you truly plan on pushing this through, are you? I wonder how long this delay is now. Well, still less than 20 minutes, so I guess that's fine. Well, this sounds promising, Mr. Cuthbert. I believe your argument could use a little work. Well, yeah, you know what? Yeah, sure, argument. You think I killed Bellwether? Me? I met that argument in his late 80s. Alright, yeah, he's in his 80s. I can barely walk, much less wield a rapier. The thing is, you don't have to. But you and Bellwether weren't the only people in that room, were you? You needed the Arcane construct to carry Bellwether's body. That means the construct would have been able to have already been in your office. And with your privilege, you could have easily programmed the construct to stab Bellwether for you. Thanks, music. Even so, think about what would have transpired afterwards. Recall Mr. Wynn's timeline of Bellwether's witnesses. With your theory, the construct would have spent more than an hour in the library. Having it there would have risked my so-called ruse from being discovered. Luckily, Lady Fairground can't tell night from day. Sis. I would have let them. accompany this. I'm correct! The timing deduced from Miss Fegra's testimony is predicted on one thing. She saw Bill with an exit your office after your meeting. However, if you assume that you're lying about this when this meeting ended, your entire argument falls apart. Miss Fegras would have encountered Bellwether's after her death at 2:01 PM. Miss Fegras wouldn't have made a mistake like that. Miss Fegras thought it was morning when she saw Bellwether. She can't reliably tell the time.
Yeah.
This is epic, guys! What about the rapier, where the rapier was placed? If I really was the murderer, then that would mean I planted the weapon in young Wallace's locker. Several of the students that I had access to. I wouldn't have placed. Oh yeah. Wallace is one of my prized students. If I had to frame anyone, he would be the last person I choose. That is not a lie though. Unfortunately, that is kind of a big downfall. You're right, Mr. Rimmer. You wouldn't have tried to frame Wallace, but you would try to frame Marion Fegra. It would have been a perfect act of revenge, wouldn't it? You made your treacherous co-worker and framed the daughter of the family that helped her. If something went wrong, did it went wrong? The labels on Laura's locker and Marion's locker were switched. Anyone who saw that would have easily mixed them up. I am the headmaster of the Imperial Academy. I have records of all the students' lockers and where they're located. There's no reason I would make some weird mistake like that. If I truly planned this, I would have known where Wallace's locker was. A simple change in the label wouldn't have led me to make a careless mistake like that. Huh. Alright. But it wasn't you, was it? Your Arcane construct was the one who planted the rapier in the locker. I bet you commanded to place this rapier in the locker of Mariam Fegra. But I saw the ID number on Wallace's locker and assuming it was Mariam. This is... Redmond begins desperately stammering, looking for something to say. Mr. Owen, say something. What? Mr. Jabbird, your theory may be plausible, but there's no evidence to support it. That's right, you don't have any proof, do you? There's no evidence of my order. Saying that I could have committed the murder isn't the same as proving I did it. Alright, Arcane Constructs. Type, Clue. Arcane Constructs are suited armor that are animated using artificery. They can carry out simple tasks in order to. The ones in the Imperial Academy speaks when using the voice of Catherine Bellwether. These voice lines can only be changed and adjusted by the Academy's headmaster. Every command given to a construct is stored in its command log. However, this command log must be cleared regularly. What? Yeah, damn it. Okay. I don't know. Okay, so I'm just doing it again. Alright, sure. Alright, let's just get through it and then just get back to that question. Oh, damn it! Yada. Intuition, yada. Of course you wouldn't. Alright, now to the final question. No evidence on my corner. Yeah, no. What is it? Damn it. Okay. Let's get this over with again. 4 questions. Okay. Construct. Excuse me. What was that? I don't even... What? Is this not it? I'm confused. Imagine like this contract is stolen. Oh, I had to just reuse that. Ah, stupid me. Your Arcane contract is still in the locker room where it's planted the rapier. All we have to do is take a look inside and we'll see the blood inside. Is that so, Mr. Cuthbert? What? Why do you look so confident? No, Mr. Cuthbert, I already checked the inside of that construct during my investigation. The interior was completely clean. What? The construct's primary function is to assist and clean, dear Tyrion. They have a functionality that allows them to clean themselves inside and out. Well, we can still take a look at the man's history, right? Think about it, Mr. Bird. Do you honestly think that the murderer would leave behind evidence like that? I'm sure that whoever orchestrated this plot, they ordered the construct to wipe its long way to finish. No. That's right, Mr. Cuthbert. Your case against me is theoretical at best. But I suppose I can give you a marks for trying. A+ for effort. Even though it starts with an E. So you get an F for spelling. He thought of everything. Damn, he thought of everything. Was he seriously able to get rid of all the evidence? You're running out of options. But you still have 1 2 left. It's unbecoming to glare like that, but young Tyrion. He's doing it again. Bring yourself back to that moment with Garrick Prius. Ah, okay. That's right. Forgot about that. Think about what's at stake for Wallace. Just like you did with Celeste. His life and future are in your hands.
Naught can remain concealed.
Empowered Eye. Ah. You activated the Empowered Eye again. Redmond did a good job covering his tracks, but there has to be something that he forgot to get rid of. Projection! Arcane construct. The construct orders were clear. Plant the body in Lecture Hall 2B and plant the evidence in Fergus' locker. It's supposed to head to the storage room afterwards. What happened? Interesting. The construct wasn't supposed to be in the locker room. Locker room, I wonder, did I leave any other piece of evidence behind? I was far too reckless, but I needed some way to keep that lecture hall empty. Alright, you must have botched that alchemy experiment on purpose to keep the lecture hall cleared. But that doesn't really tell you anything you can use right now. Ah, okay. Yeah, already seen this. I did do everything I could to shift guilt away from myself. But did I leave any holes in my alibi? No, I accounted for everything. There's no way I left any evidence behind. Oh wait, shit. I can't believe I put myself into this mess for bellwether for all people. Why do I feel remorse for her? She deserves what happened to her. What? Is there thoughts about Wallace? Poor Wallace, he's just going... Alright, what about Eris? Ugh, my head. Stress from this trial is giving a migraine. That's strange. Why can't you make him think about Eris? Well, you suppose that it doesn't matter. Yeah, Eris is definitely suspicious. I wasn't just thinking about it of myself. Staff. Bellwether would have thrown them onto the streets for if not for what I did. Okay. This is all the nobility's fault. This whole time they were planning to throw me out. This is their fault Bellwether's dead, not mine. Her blood is on the hands of the figures and the still winds. What about still win? No. Nothing new. What about me? I can't believe I let this boy push me this far. I was too careless. I should have been more wary of him. This, I like that this is just a sound effect, even though this doesn't actually progress anything. It's all Tomo's fault that I'm even here. If it went for my depths, that boy would have even met Wallace. Do you even care about Wallace? What the fuck? Alright, you're suspicious. I like how it's just a long session. Guess that has to be one of the clues. I did everything I could to cast down Fenrir's brat. I can't believe Valerie's placed a trace of necromancy on the body. To make matters worse, the contract placed the evidence in the locker. She did send the contract to the locker room to plant the evidence. He must have also fabricated the documents that accused Venkers of cheating. It was all to make her look like the murderer. But this doesn't give you insight, give you anything new to work with. Why was the contract in the locker room? It shouldn't have been there if it had followed my orders. No matter, it wiped the log. They have nothing on me, so he did order to wipe this log in order to cover all his tracks. Probably would have done this last. Wait, he ordered the contract to go to the storage room? It would have been done that after he was finished planting evidence in the locker room. But we found it in the locker room. System active. This means he probably stopped them before the contract was finished in the locker room. Does this change anything? Redmond's release of command was interrupted. Redmond's release of command was interrupted by the lockdown. Right. The cease of command would have been interrupted. Given. But let's say one of those tasks is impossible to complete. When the contract gets to that task, it will deem the entire series impossible to complete. Yeah, I am obnoxious bitch. Yeah, I am obnoxious bitch. You can see why the headmaster wants to frame me as the murderer. As a result, it will stop executing this series altogether. So if a series of commands is impossible, then the command will interrupt the entire series. The construct's final command was to wipe its memory. But if its order were interrupted by the lockdown, then yeah, by you? You have to ask. I'm testifying. Bravado. Now, if you, Mr. Cuthbert, I hope you know it's still in. First, I'd like for the questions to bring in the Arcane construct in the Academy's locker room. We've already established that the mirror could have wiped its history. Please, just humor me for a second, Miss Stillwin. Very well. Bellev, please realize Mr. Cuthbert's request to command a light. Construct. What are your orders? Okay, yeah, now I'm finally doing the female voice this time. What are your orders? Please recite your command history. Command history. Reposting. Command 1. Stand by in Headmaster's office. Command 2. Await vocal signal. Attack from Theodore Redmond. Here's Redmond stand up from the gallery. Seeing this, the prosecutor watches him and carefully clutches the handle of a cane. Command 3. Command 3. Treat Catherine Bella as a hostile entity and neutralize. Construct. Wipe your hoodle. Before he can finish his sentence, the prosecutor points her cane at the headmaster. Magical energy shoots from it and collides directly with him. The magic whirls around his body and stops him from moving. He's clearly trying to struggle against it, but it looks like he can't even move his mouth. Mr. Wind? Excuse the interruption. Please continue. Command 4. Await voice signal. Leave from Theodore Redmond. Command 5. Move to classroom 2B. Reply to any inquiries with voice line number 3. Command 6. Remove Catherine Bellows from interior frame and place on floor. Thank you, Construct. You can stop now, I think we know the rest, all know the rest. But just to be clear, who gave you these series of commands? Commands were provided by Headmaster Theodore Redmond. How epic! How? How? I ordered the Construct to wipe its command history! Mr. Redmond. Mr. Redmond, constructs don't follow the same logic that humans do. They're prone to error when their commands are impossible to execute. Impossible? In what way were my commands impossible? You were the one that made it impossible. Activate the lockdown system. The lockdown? The body was found earlier than you would like. You had no choice but to immediately activate the lockdown system when it was reported. However, the construct was still in the locker room when you did this. That's why it was there. The construct finishes the task in the locker room, but then you try to follow your next command. You tried to reach the storage room, but it was prevented from doing so. Completion of that task was impossible. So, the series of commands will stop before it wipes its history. You Theodore Redmond, you ordered your construct to murder Catherine Berlow. Then you had to place the murder weapon in a locker to frame Miriam Fairground. And we have your construct's testimony to prove it. And that's checkmate. How epic. I can't believe it. How can you do something like this, Headmaster? You was gonna take everything from me. My position, my academy, my students. Everything would be gone. It was gonna be stolen by her and the Figures. Why didn't you say anything to me? I could've... Don't you dare stand there and act ignorant, Lady Stolen. You think the Figures acted alone? Your father was a part of this plot too. What? I have nothing to say to you. I thought you were different. I listened to your lies about socialite reform. In the end, you were just like the rest of the idiocy. By the scale of Lord, what have I done? I was even willing to sacrifice poor wolves. I can't believe Why did I... Oh! Eris. Fucking Eris, of course. Why did it appears we have a full confession. The contract sees no reason to prolong this any further. Valid, please escort the witness to our holding cell. Mr. Chubert, you really did it. It feels amazing, right? Like a big weight being lifted from your shoulders. It does, but I can't believe that Antmaster was the one who did this. Right? Despite everything Redmond did, he was the one who dialed out laws to be serious free. I'm sorry, I'm sure this is bittersweet for you. What am I gonna do now? Antmaster was the one who reason I was even attend the academy. With him gone. Come on, don't think like that. Yeah, I quit it. I'm sure it'll all work out. Once you agree about necromancy is basically taboo, but Redmond's support, there aren't many places you can learn legitimately. Then there's the Imperial Academy. And don't you get all sad on me too. Sorry, I was just thinking. With Redmond's gone, the Federals was probably gonna appoint another psychopath as the headmaster. Valentina, Valerie, and Jen, they're all gonna lose their jobs. Come on, you found the truth and you put the murder behind bars. You saved Wallace. She's right. As you start to exit the courtroom, you're greeted by Miss Tamora. Was she in the galley this entire time? At the end of the day, you saved Wallace from a wrongful conviction. You should be proud of yourself for that. I suppose you're right. Maybe I'm just overthinking things. But the doubt still lingers in your mind. Now come on, I'm taking Wallace to that restaurant we went to last time. Do you remember how much that place cost? Just don't worry, I have plenty of gold. Am I the only one on the team not making any gold? Why didn't you meet us there, Celeste? I need to talk with Tyrion for a moment. Alright, let's go, Wallace. Okay. So I said Eris girl. You activated your power line, didn't you? It appeared to be praising you. I did. I didn't really have a choice. Therefore, it's this powerful tool, Tyrion. But that's twice now you used the power line to get out of the town's thought. You can't keep relying on me. You want to grow as an attorney. One day, you'll find a witness that the power line won't work on. Drax will be this far, though. But I suppose you're right. I'll try to rely on it less next time. And that marked the end of another case in my career as a defense attorney. Another life saved, and another murder brought to justice. But I still couldn't shake this feeling of uneasiness. Was it the guilt of what would happen to the facility stuff? Or was it something else? Episode end. And that's how it ends. I got an achievement! Yeah! Man, Stillwind has been talking with the prep for hours. What's there to even ask at this point? So Judge doesn't trust his testimony. Something about his memory not matching up with the crime scene. You don't think he has mage blight, does he? No, it's not that. She found that damn symbol acting to his desk. Symbol? Oh. Or what did she call it? The purple mark? For the love, not this again. Look, if the Lord wants to chase this boogeyman, let's just let her. At least this time, she's doing it personally instead of dragging us into it. Cass, sleeve. Oh, hey! What's up with? Who did this to your desk? What has gotten into you? I already admitted to everything. What more could you possibly want from me? Where did this graffiti come from? What is this symbol? What is the purple mark? I don't know. I still must have done it at some point. Think very hard, Headmaster. Where did you receive this purple symbol? Focus on the moment you received this. Wait a minute! I remember it now! But how? Lady Stillwind? Lady Stillwind! Ariel, what happened? Are you okay? That was close. my irritation over meeting him was making me forget. Eris, what are you doing here? Why? Wait, I remember now. It was you. You put those ideas into my head. Why? You're the one who told me to murder Bellwether. Oh, you humans never failed to amuse me. I didn't make you do anything. Everything you did on that, all the planning, all the preparation, that came from your own mind. Or now I have to say, I was quite entertained with the scheme you came up with. Why, even break into Miriam's room. I didn't know you had it in you, old man. You made me forget about our conversation. But how? Illusion can't affect the mind. Magic can affect the mind. It's a shame, though. I would have much rather turned Wallace into the antagonist of this chapter. Could you imagine if he turned? If he turned, it would have been spectacular. Armies of the undead, running rampage in the streets. But alas, even if I can't corrupt his pure soul, answer me. Who are you? What are you? Who am I? I am the Lord of the Sixth Circle. How epic! I guess that means next will be case 3, the origin of Horus, and there are 2 other cases. Now that was epic stream. That got so much delay. How much delay is it now? 20 minutes. Alright, you know what? That's fine. I'll stick with that. So yeah, that'll be it. I won't be responding to any more chat messages at this point. It'll probably be late. And I'm just gonna be leaving this on until like I see the image, the thumbnail art. That'll be when I close the stream. Because now this stream is gonna end. Good night, everyone. Basically, as soon as I click the image somewhere.